Go live. We are live. Way, how are you going? Don't be a melt. Excuse me, madam. I said don't be a melt. You Billy Sitch. Oh, I need to get rid of that pinned comment. You back it in, dickhead. Just stop. Oh, you're a dick. Hello, Walter. Ah! No. You don't know how to type. Good Friday, sir. It's not Friday, it's Tuesday. No, it's not. It is Friday. Shut the fuck up, Mark. Chris, thank you for the like. Welcome to the stream, and thank you for the share as well, my friend. How you doing? Why are you being a knobhead now? Any other time you would just sit. Why? Why now have you chosen to be an arse? All right. How we doing, folks? Brandon, thank you very much for the like. Welcome on in. You're an arsehole. You're an arsehole. Just sit up there. Just in a knob. Or I'll tell your mum and she'll come and sort you out. It's on now. Are you going to sit? Are you going to just sit? Can you behave? Can you behave? So as you can see, I have a little stream. Well, she was going to be a stream helper, but she seems to be more of a stream hinderer at the minute. So by the looks of things, at some point I'm going to have a fist fight with a bearded dragon. It's corn. A big lump with knobs. It has the juice. I will behave. Good. As long as you're behaving, everybody else should be fine. Oh, for fuck's sake. Luna, stay. I don't know why I just told her to stay, like she's a lizard and she's going to give a shit about what I'm saying to her. But... Bear with. I just went to comment in the supporter group, I'm live, and it came out, I'm lice. Hey up, Julie. You alright, love? Alright. Hello. Right, I was looking last time for a Switch Palace, wasn't I? Just which Switch Palace was it? Super Sprinty World. I'm sure I did these.
Thank you very much, sir. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Julie, thank you for the follow. Have you set up another new account? Fuck. Thank you for the 10-month anniversary as well, Julie. 10 whole months subscribering. No, you're not helpful. You're not helpful. I'm going to have to send you back, aren't I? I'm going to have to get your mum to watch it.
You made us believe, put clothes on our backs.
What's going on?
Sacrifice for us.
Oh, you've made another one? I'm so confused. What's going on? Because that says 10 month subscriber anniversary, and that's just said you've become a supporter. So what the fuck? What the fuck? Explain things to me. Oh! I'm gonna fucking fight you tonight, you little shit. If that's not bleeding, I'm gonna be very, very surprised. right inside of my finger, you little shit stain. I have 4 accounts now. So have you what? Have you just... It's a twin sister. Yeah, but I don't understand. What? Have you just... If you've got 4 accounts... Oh, so you followed... You followed on the new one. Alright! And then resubscribed, but it's given the notification anyway on an old one. Ow! Oh my god, what is your fucking problem tonight? So yeah, as you can see, everybody, I brought Luna to introduce to you all, but she's in a mood. I'm hoping Jeff comes in at some point because he likes when there's animals on stream. I have no fucking idea where there is going to be a thing here. Been that bloody long, I don't even remember the level, if I'm honest. There we go. Fuck you. So how's everybody been today? Yeah, I'm sorry I'm late. I was eating and then I had to sort Erin. Well, not so much sort Erin, but I had to say goodnight to Erin because she's got bloody chicky pox. Jed's going to kick, so I opened a new Facebook account to follow. Jed's going to kick. Okay. And you opened a new Facebook account to follow his kick. Oh, thanks, Chris. Why did you open a new Facebook account to follow his kick? It's literally done through your browser. I'm glad you're feeling better, Julie. Steven, how you doing, pal? Thank you very much for the like. Walter, thank you for the like and the share as well. I'm not sure if I missed those or if they just didn't pop up. Oh, you fucking... Where are you going now? Oh no, you just get comfy. Okay, fine. Audacity! Because iPhone has the app. Right. But you've already got like 15... Gina, sorry, thank you very much for the like. Welcome on in, how you doing? Yeah, you've already got like 15 Facebook pages. I don't understand why you've made a new one. I don't understand why he's... Has he said why he's gone to kick, or... Like full time, like just moving over to kick? Like I'm not passing judgment or anything. I'm just trying to work out what the fuck's going on. Oh, fuck you, cause I can. Fair fucks. I wasn't sure if you were doing it because you thought you needed a new one or whatever.
You made us believe, put clothes on our backs, we sacrificed.
Gina, thank you for resubbing.
You're the real MVP.
You're the real MVP. Fuck's sake. Can't stream on 2 platforms under Facebook contract. Fuck. I mean, sure, there's a couple of people that do. Oh well, none of my business. I don't care. It's not my stream. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't affect my life in any way, shape, or form. Good luck to him, I say. Jason! Thank you very much for the light, brother. How you doing? Hey up, not Mario. Fucking hell, is David taking over your... Hey Gina! Gina, what's that? For fuck's sake. I can't fucking...
What do you like about
Oh, yeah, you div. What's that? That there, this. What is this? Just here. What is that?
I understand.
Oh, why is it just save stated from Switch? What the fuck? Oh no, he's on YouTube, TikTok and Facebook. Well, Facebook doesn't like it, so he's not under contract anymore, so he's simultaneously streaming on Facebook and Kick, if that makes sense. Yeah, so what you're saying is he's now no longer a partner? Because that would be the only way for him to not be under contract. It is a beardy tail. Melissa, thank you very much for the like and the share. How you doing? Where is the fucking... Oh, you fucking suck a dick. Hello, hello! Where's the thing here?
What do you like about corn?
It's corn. Oh, do you know what? Oh, right, okay, fair fucks. Although, I mean, technically, I'm almost certain he is still allowed a TikTok and a YouTube because he doesn't stream on either, does he? But, fuck knows. Oh my fucking god, I'd just forgotten how to do a shell jump. He's put a post on Facebook. Alright, fair enough. I mean, like I say, it doesn't affect me in any way, shape or form, so I have, you know, I don't need to care. I was just confused, like, what you were on about by you've made a new Facebook to use the Kick app when you didn't need to, but you've just done it because you can. I was just like, I wasn't sure if you thought that maybe you needed a new one. Pretty much, Chris, yeah. Ah, you bitch! I had to hurdle a table to stop Bubba from stepping in his pee. Nice! David! Thank you very much for the like, honey bun. Welcome to the stream. How the fuck are you today? Well, he weren't fucking coming fast, was he? And now I can't find him, but I hear him running into things. Wait, Bubba's your dog, right? Sure, Bubba's the dog. Yep.
Alright!
I mean, it'd be weird if it was like the fish, right? Why is it doing everybody's fucking subscriber stuff again? Hey, sexy cakes, how are you? How are you making out? Usually what I do is I press my face up against another face, and then like I move my mouth round, and sometimes like the tongue as well. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. Does anybody want to meet Luna? Apparently she's not giving you a choice. She's on her way. Clemmy! Vinny Berger. The most handsome man on Facebook. Aww. Just a tiny little bean. I meant with the Kaizo, smartass. Oh, shit. I'm trying to find a fucking... what do you call it? Oh, fuck's sake. Exit thing. Throws... Is that a moped? Vinny, thank you for the like and the shares, honey bun. Howdy, everybody. Devin, thank you for the like, mate. Welcome on in. How you doing?
Alright!
Oh, you fucker! Yeah, I'm sure that's a fucking throws a moped at Mark. I'm sure that's what it said. Yeah, a moped. Why would you throw a moped at me? I thought you loved me. And I called you the sexiest man on Facebook. What's that all about? Oh, fuck my life. Just woke up from a nap. Lazy bitch. Neato gang. Hey Jeff, thank you for the like, birdie. We should co-stream some Gears of War sometime. I am fucking down, bro. I'm not sure if you know this, but Gears of War is actually my favourite game franchise. I did it with Roger Hood one time. We played 4 and 5 on stream. But bro, you let me know which Gears of War we're playing, and when you want to play it, fuck it, let's do it now. Let's just fucking play Gears of War right this fucking second. I'm not scared. Are you scared? Nah, I didn't think you were. Ah, you scumbag. It's my birthday weekend. Sing me a song. Your birthday weekend. Wait, when's your birthday? Because I remember you saying it was your birthday the other day in stream at some point because you got a new PC, right? Oh! Oh, fuck's sake. That should have been rescued. Hello. You're right, Jeff? I wouldn't trust anyone who throws a moped at me, Alden. No, probably not, actually. It's a good shout. Sunday? Well, tell you what, Vinny. Instead of singing your song now, come in on the Sunday stream and I'll sing you a big old fucking happy birthday on Sunday. Oh crap, it's Jeff. No worries, Jay. Jeff, I'm glad you're here actually, because I said about 10 minutes ago. I hope Jeff comes in, because Jeff likes it when there's animals on stream, didn't I? I said it to it's a date. Sweet. This Saturday's WrestleMania or Sunday. I have no idea. Somewhere on those days. Oh, okay. I'm not really a big wrestling watcher now, mate, to be honest. I was when I was younger. I used to watch it fucking all the time. But then it got to the point where every time I watched wrestling, I was falling asleep. Are you alright back there, Puppet, or what? Which side are you on? There you are. Okay. Doing pretty good, man. Hey, big Jeff. But yeah, so, Jeff, you like it when there's animals on stream. Bow! Oh, you're camera shy? Hang on. Jeff, meet Luna. Is your internet bad again? I don't think... Well, it's been a bit... yeah, it did drop out a little bit, actually. I didn't realise. She could not be hugging the back of my head any tighter if she tried. Look at that! This is our new baby. She's 2 years old. She is, as you can tell, super fucking affectionate. Mega tame. Choking me. I'm gonna have to undo a button. Calm yourself down, boys. But yeah, look how fucking cute she is. She's so fucking cute. I love her. I love her so much. She's my new best friend. Dojo Josh, thank you for the like. Welcome on in, my friend. I'm just introducing everybody to Luna, the newbie. Went to pick up a Viv because it had all the stuff in it that we needed for the tortoise, and she just sort of came with it. So we got her too. And now I'm just breaking down bits and bobs from the other Viv to put into another Viv for the tortoise. She's not making it super easy to drink, mind. It is a lizard, yes. Jason, thank you for the 785 days. We went to a reptile convention to buy a lizard, and we came home with 2 frogs. Yeah, white tree frogs, right? I see them in your Discord like 14 times a day. They're awesome. I love white tree frogs. They're my favourite. I'm wondering if it's an Australian pet dog. Pretty much, mate. They are just like dogs. We had her out last night, and all she did was sit on the sofa and sleep for like 4 hours. She just chills. Although these claws in my neck are getting a bit sore. My little sweet pea. The Dumpy twins were a great decision. Not fucking wrong. I'd have a house full of white tree frogs if I could afford them. Say, like, bearing in mind, I was supposed to be getting a big Viv full of them not long ago, and then the person I was supposed to get them off unfortunately passed away, and then I didn't end up getting them. But yeah, so I would have had like a big Viv with like, I think there was 9 in it. But yeah, I thought I'd bring Luna onto the stream to introduce her to everybody, and she's decided to plank herself right at the back of my head because she's an arse. I don't know where the thing is here either. Oh, fuck off. If anybody's played Super Cindy 3 and they know where the secret exit is on this level, and you could, you know, impart some wisdom, that would be splendiferous. No, you dick. But yeah, we put a deposit down yesterday on Erin's tortoise with the money that you guys so graciously sent after the goal had finished. Fuck off. So you're going to get a crick in your neck sitting like that. Yeah, probably. I'm going to move her in a second. I just wanted to actually put some Kaizo back on the screen so people didn't think, why is this fucking idiot just sitting here talking to people? You know what people are like. But yeah, so with the money that you guys so graciously donated extra, Jeff and Josh, I'm going to move her in a second, he says. Hold on. Yeah, we put the deposit down on Gizmo the tortoise. Just chatting stream. I could do a just chatting stream. Emily, can I have a hand, please?
What do you like about corn?
What are you laughing at? Oh, you think you're dead fucking funny, you, don't you? It was a great use of the money. I love it. Yeah. We like the talking, though. Oh, I'll just, fuck it. Let's just have a chat. Why not? So, for anybody that's not in the sub chat, let me show you a picture of Gizmo. The cutest little motherfucker alive. Hang on, I'll full screen it so you can see it properly. Look at that! Oh. Oh. Trying to send it to people. There you go. That is Gizmo. That is our baby leopard tortoise. not very clear, is it? But yeah, so when we get Gizmo, there'll be a special introduction on stream to Gizmo as well. You notice how I said, Emily, can I have a hand? And instead of coming and giving me a hand, she just clapped like an arse. Not a Ninja Turtle then. No, I had many turtles as a kid. Just painters though. Painters?
What's up with you?
I'm stuck.
What are you hiding for, madam? Oh, she's fallen asleep.
She's been fucking stabbing the back of my neck for the last 20 minutes. Oh.
Hello. Hello, my little sweet bee. What an awkward sod.
Look at the fucking size of her.
She's got a claw right between the fingers.
Yeah, I got it.
As if that is where you're sitting.
Hey up, Clive. Sorry, mate. Thank you for the double. Welcome on in. How you doing?
Sweetheart, you ain't gonna fit up there.
If you want to get warm, you want to shove yourself down in Clavage.
Okay.
Fucking mountains of room in there. It's great. Oh.
Say bye-bye.
She's pretty big, right? My, that is a big one. That's what she said. Yeah, she's 2.
So she sits still on me in a good camera position.
Well, she was sat here, and then I moved, and I did this, and she went, okay. So, we have a red-eared slider. I used to have 4. In fact, no, I had 4 yellows. I had 2 reds. But they get fucking huge. Yeah, she's all about being up high, David. She's fucking... Either that or throwing herself off the sofa are like her 2 favourite things. That's why I didn't say that. I knew you would. Clive says, "Oudle."
Oudle, Clive, Oudle.
Yeah,
Right.
sliders get fucking huge though, don't they, Josh? We had 4 yellow ears when we lived in Cyprus, and when we moved, nobody had taken them. And yeah, she's only 2. She's a big one. I wasn't sure if maybe there was a little bit of German giant in there, which... If there was some German giant in her, she could get to 30 inches in length. They get fucking huge. But yeah, so nobody would take the sliders because they get so big. So my dad was like frantically trying to work out what to do with them.
No, we're non-Yorkshire folk say "I'll do."
I'll do. But yeah, so what he ended up doing, some bloke said to him, he says, "There's a lake."
I'll do.
With
Right, I'm gonna go stick her on the sofa and chill.
Yes, okay, no problem.
So I've got the gecko in the
Yeah, sweet. Goodbye, Luna.
Come on, Luna.
It's been a trip.
We don't be there.
She's crawling over Emily's shoulder like, I want my dad. But yeah, I do know that "how do" means "how you doing." I just like to reply with "how do," to "how do" with "how do." Same as like when people say "all right," you reply around here with "all right." Not, yeah, I'm alright, thank you. Yourself? Just, you're alright. But yeah, so anyway, some bloke said to my dad, there's a big lake. And in that lake is a massive red-eared slider that somebody had left there. So clearly, everything was okay. So what we did was took them, checked the lake out. Well, we went, checked the lake out, realised that everything was perfect. I mean, Cyprus, it was hot as shit. The water was great. It was fucking massive. And we let all 4 of them go into that lake, and literally we put them down at the side. They saw the water and they turned around and went, and off they went, 1,000 mile an hour into the water. We stood there for about 20 minutes to see if we could see them, and the massive one that was in there must have been fucking like this big, was just chilling on a big piece of wood, like off to the side of where we were, and then the tiny one that never grew come flying up this piece of wood, up onto the top of that massive one that it had never met before, and it was like, well, I live here now. It was great. So I'm hoping they're still going, you know, because they live quite a long time, don't they? So they're probably still going and like fucking this big by now. Red-eared sliders are extremely invasive here in Florida. Mine's a big goofball. We got him in a 75-gallon tank. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, people just fucking... You tend to find as soon as a new Turtles film comes out, people buy them and then they go, fucking hell, they get big, and then they just chuck them in lakes and stuff. Obviously, we did it into a place where there was already a population of them, whether it be one or, you know, there may have been more. So we did it smart. But yeah, some people are just like, fuck it, I don't want it anymore. I can put this back on charge now. Make sure it's not going to fucking electrocute me when I take a drag. But yeah, I love my sliders. And then I had 2 red ears called Jack and Vera. Like Jack and Vera Duckworth. For anybody that doesn't know, that's from a TV show called Coronation Street. It was this old couple and they were really funny on it. And then I got a map turtle that lived with them as well. And he lived with them in a massive 4 foot by 1 foot by 2 foot fish tank. And they all got on swimmingly. See what I did there? Because they were tortoises. They were turtles. Tortoises don't swim. Stupid. Turns out they're like 99% water based. When I had mine, I had the water about 3/4 of the way up with a massive piece of wood that came out for them to sit on, and then above that was a mesh lid as opposed to a glass one with the lights plunked on top, so they could sort of chill and do what they wanted to do. But yeah, I would say I used to keep them on like a gradient type thing with the water, but the gradient came up quite high. Chris, that's a good and half that. Nice. Kevin! Alright, pal, thank you for the like and share. Welcome on in. Right, I'm going to play some Kaizo now because people will probably get bored of talking. Bored of me talking. I was kind of hoping that she was still sat on my shoulder and Tom came in. Is Grandma still farting? Sometimes. Yeah, I was kind of hoping Tom had come in and I'd be able to get her to translate for me. Because, for anybody that doesn't know, as Walter said earlier, bearded dragons are Australian dogs. Oh, for fuck's sake. Do you know what? I've not played Kaizo properly in ages and I'm not fucking feeling it. I don't care about Kaizo today at all. And the fact that I can't do anything else without finding this fucking secret exit's got me all fucking pissed off. It's been great seeing you play different games. I've really enjoyed it, you know. And you know the fact that they were games that people wanted to see. It helped more. But I was thinking about doing like like from now on, like anybody that donates 500 stars at any point can just pick a game for me to play for a bit. Because it seemed to go extremely well. What did you think of the new base in Valheim? Well, I walked around and I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing here, and then I turned it off. But it looked pretty fucking swanky, Kev. Pretty fucking swanky indeed, my friend. Oh bollocks! Oh, we got that Children of the Atom completed last stream. Nice. I honestly, I got to Psylocke and I was like, just fuck off. I can't be arsed with your bullshit. Fuck off. There we go. Oh, you bastard. Where the fuck is the secret exit then? You're right, David, because Alden got to a point where if he'd have tried to finish it anymore, he'd have probably thrown himself in the ocean. Zee! Alright, Petal? Possibly, Kev, yeah. Just Juggernaut and Magneto that gave me trouble. Was on those two longer than the others combined. I just gave up. Like, mentally, I just gave the fuck up with it. I did not care anymore. Do you know what? I can't be arsed with Kaizo today. So let's do something. Still waiting for you to beat that. What the fuck? How weird's that, Chris? Call me a bullet because I shot out too fast. Gotta go, but have a great stream and I'll see you again soon, folks. Chat, have a good one too. Alright, Clive, no worries, my brother. I will catch you in a bit. Have a fabulous night. And I'll see you later. Yeah, so apparently it didn't save state, so I've got to start again. Let's go, Karen. Doctor had to use a catcher's mitt. Oh no, I didn't mean. I meant to just. I thought you had. Ah, fuck it. My name is Taneet. Is it? Weird name. I thought I pressed up and... Oh, I don't fucking know. Could have swore all I had to do was press up and that's... Is it now? Prick. I told you I weren't going to get got by that bat again, didn't I? Whee! Look at me, I learned things. This one can get so... Ah! Bye. So, I'm sorry everybody that came here wanting Kaizo tonight, but I didn't. Really? Can I not do that? Well, that's bollocks. Just waste my time and make me walk up these fucking dog shit stairs then, eh? Oh wait, no, it's not down, is it? You've got to go across the top because down has fuck all for you. Ooh. Look at me, flying through this now. It's almost like I've played it before or something. These skeletons are bullies. Fuck out of here. That whipping sound reminds me of the Big Bang Theory where they have the whipping sound on their phone. See, anytime anybody mentions whipping sound, all I can think of is Friends. You know, where they're trying to say that Chandler's whipped. No, Ross is whipped. And Chandler keeps going, whoopah! What is that? It's the sound of a whip. Whoopah! And yes, I'm aware that nobody likes Friends anymore, but you know what? Fuck you. I like Friends anymore still. Thank you very much. Wait, you stream. What's your page? I'll give you a follow. Are you talking to me? What? Who are you talking to? Man, you confuse the fuck out of me. Who the fuck are you talking to, bro? Oh, me? Fuck you. I mean, you needn't start about people not streaming, eh? Fuck off me. I had no idea you streamed. When do you go live? What the fuck are you on with? Fuck off. My favourite hot tub streamer is going live on OnlyFans right now. Oh, I'll see you later then, I suppose. Is it Fudgy? I don't actually know if that hurt him. Why is... I don't... Right, that realistically is Cerberus, right? Why does it make cat noises? Is it supposed to be a cat? Ow. 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 Ah, fuck you, dude! Fudgy with his nan. Fudgy's nan's not allowed in the hot tub anymore after the piss incident. Why did you just fucking stand on me, you tosser? Fuck you. I don't understand. Why is everybody going to kick? I get it, it's new and stuff, but like, it's scary because it's fucking brand new. Oh, that's really pissed me off that I've had to start all the way back from here. Like, I get it, it's a cool, exciting new platform, right? And I'm not slating anybody, but like, everybody knows it's been rough on here for ages, right? Like, so why are we just now deciding that it's too bad? Fuck! That pissing bat.
Why'd you take your pants off? My balls was hot. I understand.
I like how you can jump onto the stairs, though. Think a bit like my heart. It wasn't working good for a while, then I finally decided to get it fixed. But like, my thing is, alright, what if, fuck off, everybody pisses off to Kick, right? And then because Kick's like fucking 18 seconds old, it goes to shit. What do you all do then? Do you just come back to Facebook and be like, oh well, that went shit? Because then, you know, effectively, you're complaining about it, and then you're gonna come back to it because. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, obviously, I don't mean specifically Yuzi. I don't want it to seem like I'm coming across an arsehole, but I'm genuinely just trying to get a picture of everybody's thought process with it, because I don't know, it just feels like the Twitch fiasco all over again. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, I know Z's not going to be sitting there thinking, well, what a dick, Holden, because you know me. And you know that I'm not fucking slating anybody or whatever. But, like, I don't know. Well, like me, I'm not permanently going over there, just branching out more. Right, so it's going to be like a multi-stream type deal. Fuck. I get where you're coming from. I knew you would. Because you're clever and extremely handsome. No, you're a dickhole. Ah well.
Why'd you take your pants off?
Like, I fully understand, like, wanting to try out the new platform. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not slating anybody. I just feel like, you know, it's people complained about Facebook, went to Twitch, and then came back in droves. Do you know what I mean? And I'm just trying to get a Fuck's sake. Like a look into people's thinking, if you like. Fuck you, puppy! Cat, dog, thing. Got him! Oh wait, I need to come get the weird shiny ball, don't I? Whing! I like to go on OnlyFans and see where people piss from. That's still true. I don't understand why everyone's going to cook. There are only 30,000 users. I like to understand where people are coming from all the time. It's even better if I can see it. But yeah, like, so obviously I've got friends that stream on Twitch, and I've noticed one huge issue. Not Twitch, sorry, with Kick even. One huge issue is that it is so fucking quiet. Like, I'm pretty sure they give you 3 bots to make it look like there's somebody in your stream to start with anyway, but like nobody talks. Like, I sat in Flash's stream the other week, and we were talking about the fact that it was just uber fucking quiet with people in there. Like, he had, I think, was it like 7 people watching his stream? Alden quit Kaizo again. No, I haven't quit Kaizo again. I just wasn't in the mood for Super Cindy 3. And I had said that I was going to go back to this and beat this bat. And that is what I intend to do. But yeah, there was like 7 people, and it's just silence. And it's not even just Flash. Like, there's a lot of streams where it's just nothing. Just deathly silent. It's horrible. I'm just yakking your chain. You can do whatever you want to my chain, Kev. Apart from, like, cut it off, because that wouldn't be nice. Hey, dude. Ooh. Gina put you up to this. No, well, obviously Gina picked, well, you picked it for Gina, kind of, the other day, and I couldn't beat that back, could I? And I've decided it needs to, well, I said the other day that it needs to go down, and then I didn't have the thing, like, it didn't save. Oh, I'm probably going to die, yeah. Yeah, it didn't save, so... Oh. Splendid. Leave me alone. Five. Oh. I had to leave for a bit and come back to Karen finding the manager. Yep. That's what she's doing. She's decided she needs to speak to this motherfucker stat. Oh. Kitty cat thing. I hate it. What would be nice is some food. Like, more often. Because there's just not enough food. No. Ooh. Oh, you bastard. I still think you should play Symphony of the Night. It's my favourite of the series. Alden can speak to my manager any day. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Fuck you. I hate these tossers. I might give it a look at some point, Jay. As previously stated, though, I'm not the most humongous fan of Castlevania. Never have been, never will be. Oh, Symphony of the Night is another Castlevania game, David. Oh, to do that. Oh, I'd do it again, Mark. Why not? After saying, oh, I didn't mean to do that, just do it twice. Why not? Fuck it, eh? Absolute dillweed. No! Is there any way of dodging that? Because if there is, I haven't fucking found it. I tell you what. Bitch. There's one there, though. I remembered that one. Yes. Right then, you bastard. Get it, guys. I said bastard, like bastard, but because it's a bat. Oh, you motherfucking son of a bitch, asshole, motherfucker, you. What the shit, dude? Just fucking waits till I jump over it and then fucking does the do. Thank you for dropping the merch link, whoever that was. Just bear with me and I'll get to it. You fuck off. You fuck off, yeah? I'll get fucked. Bastard. Nice. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Start the whole fucking level again then. Fuck you. You fucking bitch face. Speak of the devil. Hello, Flash. Thank you very much for the like, Squire. Welcome in. Welcome and bienvenue. It's a bit batty, this level. What's up, bruv? Alright, brother. Get it, guys. Cheers, Z. Thank you, mate. It's kind of the best of the both worlds and has loads of extra content. I definitely recommend if you like Metroid and the style story of Castlevania. Ah, Flash is the devil? No? Oh, because I said speak of the devil. Because we were on about Flash's kick a minute ago, weren't we? Hey, Julie, thank you for dropping Flash a Poiple follow. I love Ren and Stimpy Water. Love it. Love it. Smoke weed every day. Tom, thank you very much for the like. Welcome on in, pal. How you doing this evening? You got it. Nice one. GG, dude. But no, I was just saying a minute ago, do you remember like when we were talking before about the fact that it's like the fucking quietest thing in the world? Like people just don't seem to talk on Kick really, do they? And like that's what I was getting on at. Or what we were talking about even. But GG on the affiliate, bro. G fucking G, dude. Do. Take that, bitch. Yeah! The most darlingest bud of all the maze. I remember that TV show. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shit, too close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck off, you prick! I ate them, bro. I was on Kick, and within 5 minutes, I saw full naked women streaming. Yep. People just leave you tabbed and go on to another. That sounds like a thing. Fuck off. That sounds like a thing people would do, I guess. If there is some sort of secret fucking method to get rid of these wankers, somebody could let me know. That'd be great. 4, 5. What fuck, you absolute bastard. 5. Alright. So that's a thing. No, I was on looking when Flash first started on there, Tom. I went on to look for flashes, and I was like, "What the fuck kind of shit is this?" And he's like, "Why? What do you mean?" And I'm like, "Bro, there is literally a woman, and the fucking title of her stream was No Panties, and I will flash for follows or bits or some shit." And I was like, "What the fuck?" I thought I'm gonna get the fuck away from that real fast. I've yet to see a naked girl, but they're definitely close to it. It doesn't. It's got no anything at the minute. No like rules or anything. Crazy. 3, 4, 5. In fact, it doesn't even have any like terms of terms of service or anything, does it? Flash. Yeah, bro. I saw it advertised on someone's Twitch. It was damn full nude stream. How much money do you reckon I'd make if I did a full nude stream? I know Z would be skinned because he'd send me everything, but... Back off! Motherfucking sons of bitches. Has minimal, they're still in beta, yeah. This is why I worry about people like with what we were talking about earlier. That's like that was my reason for worrying. $100 to stop it. You'd be fucking there first, Tom. You'd be like, oh shit! Let me get some of that. Oh. Yes. We're through. Oh, don't get too close to it now, you fucking dildo. Oh, fuck. Helvete! You know it's annoying because I'm cracking out the Swedish swear words. Bro! I fucking hate it. I doubt I watch streams there. Stick to watching Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. See, like, I won't watch streams on YouTube because of the fact that they do things like subscriber-only conversations and stuff. Like, I know obviously on Facebook I can choose to do a subs-only stream. But on YouTube, there's literally a thing where you can turn off everybody that doesn't pay to watch you, well, not pay to watch you, but like people that support you monetarily. You can turn off where they all like they can talk to each other, but they're not allowed to talk to you, and I think that's a bit iffy. You know what I mean? Like I'll quite happily sit and watch YouTube content creators because, you know, but like when you've got literal millionaire YouTubers doing live streams refusing to talk to the people that, you know, maybe can't afford to subscribe, no, what is it, subscribing, whatever, you know what I mean, like people maybe can't afford to or whatever, and then to be like, no, you're allowed to watch but you are not allowed to speak with me, you fucking reprobate. It's just, it seems a bit iffy to me. I don't like it. I don't care. Like I said, I haven't signed a contract with anyone, so I'm going to try out everyone. Maybe OnlyFans next. Hit me up with that link, Flash. But that's the thing, like, people always think of OnlyFans as, oh, they've got their bums out. But, like, all OnlyFans is a content creation site, the same as here. It's just you're allowed to get your tits out on it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to. A lot of people don't fucking do any sort of X-rated nudie stuff, and they make a fortune through OnlyFans. It's just, obviously, because people can get their boobies out, people are just, like, instantly like, look at the boobies! I know I went to check out someone, and I was like, what is this garbage? Yeah, I don't like the look of YouTube lives, either. I don't know, there's just something about it. It infuriates me. No! Fuck you, stupid fucking son of a bitch! I hate these motherfuckers. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. fuck you, you twat. Twitch has hot tub shit as well. Yeah, and that, like, you know, that's not the sort of streams that I want to be watching, but other people do. And obviously, if you're an attractive lady and you have a hot tub, you can clearly make money out of it, and fair play to them. The way I see it, it's only the same as a guy with a fucking monster tallywhacker thinking, do you know what, I'm going to get porn a bash because, you know, you've been blessed with a monster tallywhacker, so why the fuck not? But yeah, like, it's just, obviously OnlyFans has got that reputation of everything's about titties, when realistically, everything's not about titties. Most things are about titties, but not everything. Fuck you. YouTube is even harder to find streamers anyway. And the way I see it is like YouTube, if you're going to stream on YouTube, you have to have built up a fucking monster following first. Because, like, obviously Facebook, it's easier to... Facebook, it's easier to, you know, get a bit of reach because obviously people are fucking perusing Facebook all day, every day anyways. Twitch is going to be difficult because I feel like people go on Twitch specifically to find specific streamers. You know what I mean? Like, I don't go on Twitch now unless, like, Flash is live, Gosh is live. Do you know what I mean? Like, unless I know specifically that one of the people that I watch on Twitch is live, I don't even entertain the thought of opening the app. Off. Fuck off, I said. So, you know, that's going to be difficult in my opinion. Like, I know obviously I've been sort of shilling for the boys on... Fuck off! I've been shilling for the boys on Twitch last couple of days. Because they're my friends and I'm doing that. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, personally for me, I think Facebook's the easiest place to get some reach. And I know a lot of people are saying like their reach has been down or whatever just recently. But the way I see it is everything goes through ebbs and flows, right? Yeah, the TikTok 1,000 followers thing. Me neither, David, actually. Come to think of it. Yeah, the 1,000 followers on TikTok thing I think is a little bit excessive. Do you know what I mean? When, like, on any other streaming platform, i.e. Facebook and Twitch, you can just go live and that's it. You're just live. No followers, 1 million followers, it doesn't matter. So... And, you know, not everybody feels comfortable making videos. Like, it's weird. Like, I stream 4 times a week on Facebook, but feel really weird about making, like, a TikTok. Which is why the only TikToks that I have are just my reels from Facebook streams. Which, like I say, probably sounds ridiculous. But, I don't know. It's one of them things. Ah, you fucker. No, you fucking stupid son of a bitch. Fuck you. I fucking hate Castlevania with a passion. Nope. But yeah, so like I say, I feel like 1,000 followers is just a few too many to be able to go live on a platform. I know it's obviously not specifically a streaming platform and it is about the videos and that, but you know, like it took me 2 years of constant streaming to hit 1,000 followers on Facebook. TikTok is going to be an absolute nightmare to hit 1,000 followers, I think. I've got Well, I started posting a little while ago and I've got 85 followers on TikTok and I've not posted anything in ages. And I feel like in order to hit that 1,000 followers, you need to be posting daily, if not, well, like maybe a couple of times a week, if not daily. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you need to put a hell of a lot of time and effort into TikTok, and you know, there's not always a point where I think, oh, I'm going to make a TikTok video. It's like I got told not long ago that I clearly didn't want my streams to progress any further than they already have because I don't use Twitch. Because I'm not willing to use Twitch, and because I don't have the time to make YouTube videos, because, you know, I have a 4-year-old to look after. I clearly am not all that bothered about my streaming going anywhere, and I'm not interested in making anything big out of it, which is fucking ridiculous in my opinion, because the amount of time and effort I put into my Facebook streams would dictate otherwise, if that makes sense. And the thing being is, the guy that told me this is not even a streamer, he's just some fucking nobody. Like, I don't even know him. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, like, I don't even know him. He's just in a group chat that I'm in and has got an opinion that I didn't give a shit about. But I'm supposed to listen to him because he opened his mouth and decided to tell me how, you know, my thinking goes when it comes to my streams, which I thought was pretty fucking funny, to be honest. You fucking prick. It just falls. Oh, fucking suck a dick, you bitch. Why is this so fucking difficult? Oh, fucking stick! I hate Castlevania with a passion. I have decided. I mean, getting past them wanks and getting in there with full health would be great, but apparently that's a thing that we don't do. And then you get hit once and you're stuck. Oh, you fucking dickhead. Just jump into him, Mark. Why not? I'm just bored of having to go all the way back through the fuck-eyed levels. Fuck off! What am I doing? Oof. Oof. Didn't like it. You fucking arsehole! Think how far and how much I've learned about Facebook and Twitch through watching and listening to streamers amazes me. I never knew about algorithms and streaming platforms. I think people sometimes put a little bit too much into the blame of an algorithm. I used to be exactly the same, like, oh, I'm not doing that because my algorithm's different. But like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes the algorithm's not like the be all and end all of a stream, if that makes sense. Although obviously an algorithm is a thing, I feel like an algorithm is just an easy blaming pace for like if your streams aren't doing well and shit. I mean, let's be fair. There's not every streamer in the world is going to be the massive streamer that they want to be. But I think sometimes it just comes to a point where I'm alright, mate. It just comes to a point where people are like, it's the algorithm's fault. Fuck the algorithm. Like I do get the reach and stuff, the issue that people are having with that, because like the last stream I did, like so when I was doing the save the streams, I was on like 345, 370 views, stuff like that. The last stream I did, 99 views. So I get it, like there has been a drop and whatever, but you know, realistically, not everybody is going to get all the fucking viewers all the time, right? And then from there, people are like, oh, it's the algorithm, grr. Right, give me 2 seconds, I'll be back. What's up, bud? What's up? Thank you. Thank you. Can I get back to work, or are we just here for the rest of the day? Exactly, Julie. Have good days and bad days. Same as like when you're streaming. Like you have good streams and you have bad streams in yourself. Not so much viewers and chat and all that sort of stuff. But I mean, like, you know, like I've turned stream on today and I was like, alright, I'm going to play Kaizo. And then I'm like, oh, I can't be fucking bothered. And then like I've put this on and now I'm like, oh god, this is pissing me off. Like I just said to Emily, like, because I've been playing Shadow of War all day, and I was quite happy sitting playing that. You know what I mean? Like no stress, no hassles. Whereas then I've come and I've put retro games on, and I'm just not feeling them today. And like I don't know if, like I was saying in the group chat the other day, I don't know if I'm at a point where I just feel a bit burnt out because I've streamed so much over the last sort of 2-3 weeks. Or whatever. It's just finished setting up, so I'm going to alert time to smash some on dead scallywags. Alright, buddy. Have a good one, and I will see you soon, brother. Love you, bye. Although you're not really going, but love you, see you soon. Does that make sense without me sounding like a fucking mardarse? Ooh. Fucking ducks, I was on the stairs! Fuck you and everything you stand for, you big prick. See that? Like a fucking ninja. Yay, my favourite room. Do you know, if it wasn't for this room, I wouldn't mind starting back from the beginning. 3, 4, 5. I always get too fucking close to that twat. Five. When you started, you had 13 viewers with Mario, so now you have 5 viewers. Is that the algorithm? No, it'll be A, because I switch games. B, because people had to go to work and stuff. And C, maybe because I'm not in the best mood. But like, the algorithm basically, Julie, is like, fuck off. Facebook will see that you're playing Mario, right? And at the first day, it'll be like, oh, I don't really give a fuck. We're not going to help him out. You know what I mean? And then it'll see that you're playing Mario again. And then it'll see that you're playing Mario again. And then it'll be like, oh, well, maybe this guy is a Mario streamer. And we should push him out to people that like Mario. So all the algorithm realistically does is, because you're continually playing the same game, it basically says, hey, guys that like this kind of stuff, check out this guy. And then yeah, basically that's it. Like, so on Facebook, it doesn't pay to be a variety streamer, basically, because they like you to play one game, or so it's said. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've never seen anywhere in black and white that Facebook likes you to play one game. The thing being, obviously, is if you've got a following for one thing. Back to 10. No, he just has viewers because he sucks. What? Have viewers because I suck? I mean, if that was the case, if I got more viewers because I was bad at games, then I would be fucking Stone Mountain style game, fucking Stone Mountain level viewers by now, surely. But yeah, like, obviously, if people come into your stream to watch Kaizo and then you switch to something else, they're likely to think, well, I don't want to watch Castlevania, I wanted to watch Kaizo. But yeah, I suppose it's just, there's a lot of factors to why people disappear from streams, isn't there, really? Like, I like to sit in a stream as long as I'm able to, or as long as I'm not getting, not bored, but like, sometimes you just think, okay, I need to do something else now. Obviously, I know my brain works slightly different to other people's, or a lot of people's, whatever. I'm about to beat this fucking bat though, aren't I? Doing big. Fuck you! What? Why are you no die, buddy? Okay, yes! Fuck you, bitch! Right. Back to 10, lol, oh no, 6, meh. Oh well. Either way, it doesn't upset me, do you know what I mean? Because the people that are here are the people that are here. I'm not going to be one of those fucking, there's not many people in my stream kind of people. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, well, I do give a fuck, obviously. I prefer to have people in my stream, but I'm not going to complain about people not being in my stream, because realistically, if there's not people in my stream, maybe it's something that I'm doing. Maybe they're busy. I don't know. So you can't just fucking throw toys out at Pram, can you? Twitch only recommends you if you stream for 3 hours at least, I learned. Oh yeah, you see. That's another thing. But like I say, people have always said to me, if you change your tag, then Facebook stops letting people know that you're live or whatever. And I know occasionally, you know, people don't get notified or whatever that you've gone live. And that's a fault through Facebook. But at the same time, you also can't expect, like, I've got what, 1,100, oh, fuck off, 1,128 followers, I think it is, right? I can't expect all 1,000 of them at the same time to go, do you know what? Holden's streaming. Let's just go to his stream and just drop whatever we're doing. And anybody that streams that did expect people to do that, a bit of a knobhead, really. If 10 people spend 10 minutes watching my stream, then that's 10 people that have spent 10 minutes that they didn't need to spend watching my stream. Do you know what I mean? I appreciate people in the stream, whether or not they're there for the whole time, 30 seconds. Because realistically, for me, obviously, this is my job. But at the same time, it's also a social outlet for me. And I think that's the thing on days where it's super fucking quiet or whatever. They're the days that I struggle the most. It's not like, oh, people don't like my streams. It's just like, ooh, bit of a quiet one. But this is also the reason that I ask for constructive criticism. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I'm playing something that people don't like, obviously David doesn't need to be asked to tell you that a game's shit. David will just do it. But no, like, if I'm playing a game and people don't like that game, I'd rather them say, mate, this game's fucking dog shit, than not come into the stream, because then I know not to play it, right? Fuck you. I'm watching while I Valheim. Yeah, buddy. Why more of these fucking poo-faced knobhead arsehole faces? Twitch likes if you keep the same game, but I find that boring. Well, that's the thing, like, Twitch is a lot more, what's the word? A lot more forgiving, from what I can tell about game switching. Oh, you fucking prick. 4 hours or even 6 hours. I did beat the bat. I did. So, was that a clickbait title? Hey Tom, was what a clickbait title? The fact that I'm back to Mario? No, I did play Mario, and then I realised that Mario can eat my ass today, because I'm really not in the mood for it. So I decided to come back to Castlevania, because that bat needed to die, didn't it, really? And then I found that realistically I'm just not in the mood for all of it. I'd watch you play anything. Cheers, Tom. Appreciate that, pal. But you see, that's what I find. Like, the community that I've got now is... What the fuck was that? Ooh, stopwatch. Yeah, the community that I have now is much more forgiving about the fact that, you know, sometimes I don't want to play just Kaizo. Do you know what I mean? Whereas before it was like, you're not playing Kaizo, see you the fuck later. Aww. I wanted Bernard's watch. Oof. David, you love 12 minutes. What are you fucking on about, man? Ah, you stupid little bastard! Just heard that the Dolphin emulator has been pre-listed on Steam. Dolphin emulator? What the fuck is that? I don't know what that perfume stuff does. Doesn't stop me getting it, apparently. Again! Fuck's sake. Oh, N64 emulator. Nice. See, it's weird though, David, because you really didn't like 12 minutes, but it was those 12-minute streams that actually got you in here talking more, because that was when you started going on about the game being shit, and me starting giving you a bit of shit for complaining about the game. And do you know what I mean? That was kind of what got you in the streams. So as much as you hated it, fuck's sake, you know, I attribute that game to you being here all the time. That, and if you're not here, you get tagged, obviously. But for the most part, stupid little cockwomble. Yeah, fucking you tell him, Julie. Tell him. Forgot about that. See? Exactly. So as much as you hated it, you know, it brought us together. Oh, fuck's... Come on, dude. I can't... Well, no, that's... Well, but yeah, so like I say, everybody before, the old community, short of maybe like one ARC stream a week, they were like, if it's not Kaizo, eat my ass. You can fuck yourself. I don't like it. You know, obviously, Sea of Thieves is not everybody's cup of tea, so I don't really factor that into the whole game switching and people not turning up deal. Do you know what I mean? But before, it was literally, if it's not Kaizo, I'm not arsed. And then, you know, those people stopped coming anyway because of things. And if I'm honest, the community that I've got now is probably the best community that I've had in the 2 years that I've been streaming. Fact. And I wouldn't go back to either of the two communities before. I mean, there's certain people from the communities that I had that I wish still came in the streams. But you know what? I'm not going to fucking beg people. Especially the people that left for stupid reason. You know, that's been explained before. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. But, whatever, you know. Oh, for fuck's sake. These fucking Medusa heads are a bitch! Fuck you. Scumbag motherfucker. I would never have dreamed of watching streams, now I watch all the time. Exactly. And all it took was a little bit of coercing from your lovely son. I'm most excited for the GameCube emulator. I never got to finish Mario Sunshine. Are you on purpose spelling GameCube wrong? Like, or is there some sort of Facebook thing where you're not allowed to use the word cube? Or is that how it's sent? Bunker sent you here. Do you like our Zach? But that's the thing, like, you know when you got people, like, I don't often manage to get into Zach's streams because it's late and I'm, you know, usually not watching streams at that hour. But like Zach is a person that I've met through streaming that's a solid guy, do you know what I mean? Like I've never ever had any sort of issue or heard anybody say a bad word with him or anything like that. And they're the sort of people that you want to be sending their followers over to you, because then you know that the followers for the most part are going to be solid. Like, I think for everybody that comes into my streams, like that goes over for a raid to someone, those people that I'm raiding aren't, you know, it's not about getting the raid from me, it's about getting to spend time with you guys, in my opinion, because you guys kick ass. There's the odd one or two dodgy ones on you, you know what I mean, but I like all of you. No, I'm a tit. I had 2 hours sleep last night. Got shitty flu. Oh, mate, I hope you feel better soon. I was too old to watch streams. That's why I never did. See, I always thought I was too old to do streams. Like, I always thought, you know what I mean? Like, fuck off! I always thought streaming was for, like, fucking 20-odd-year-olds. And I was like, nah, yeah, fuck it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to give it a go. See what the dealio is. And I'm glad I started because, you know, short of, like I say, the little shitty parts to the last 2 years, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. There's sometimes as a streamer where you think, oh, I just don't want to today. But then, you know, you tend to find those days that you think, oh, I don't want to today, are the days where you have your best streams, because people come in and you can talk bollocks with folk, and, you know, for the most part, the people that come into the streams are all like-minded because, you know, they're in your stream talking shit with you. Whereas if they weren't really like-minded, they wouldn't come in, would they? This room is a prick, and I hate it. Is there fucking any need? Is he alright, Em? I just meant from the noise. This game's pissing me off. Julie, thank you for the 10 months of support. I don't understand how people enjoy Castlevania. It's just not. There's no need for it. Like the fucking getting knocked from the top of the screen to the bottom is infuriating, right? Like, no, I see how people enjoy it, but it's just not. It's not for me. And I'm just playing this now to prove to myself that I can play Castlevania. No other reason. That, and because I've already switched one game, I feel like if I switch a game again, I'm going to look like a little fucking stroppy Mardy boy, and people are going to be like, oh, just play a fucking game, loser. I must like streamers. 10 months seems like ages. Well, you've been around a lot longer than 10 months, Julie. Jeff, thank you very much for the 3. Try some Invictus. I'd rather fucking cut off my own fingers live on stream. Yeah, Jeff, thank you for the 3 months. Much appreciated. You should play the first one. But you see, the first one is the reason that I hate Castlevania, and it's probably because I was only a kid when I played it, but it fucking infuriates me, mate, honestly. Like, Jason's like, you should play Symphony of the Night, and I'm like, but I don't want to play it, and then, like, sit and slag it off for 2 hours, and Jason just be like, well, that's one of my favourite games, you motherfucker. I was going to say, that's just 2 months that you've been paying me to be alive, Julie. Sorry, not 2 months, 10 months that you've been paying me to be alive. David, thank you for the 681 days, bud. What do you mean I can hit the fire? Are you fucking serious, dude? Thank you for the 777. You hate it. Not specifically this, Gina. Just Castlevania in general. And have done for the best part of 30 years. It's nothing against Jeff's choice. I would say yours, but it really wasn't. Yeah, like, just Castlevania is just not my game, if that makes sense. Food. Like, I'm sure if I asked some of the streamers to play like some of my favourite games, they'd probably be like, what is this fucking garbage? Do you know what I mean? Like, if I was like, hey Jeff, play Def Jam Fight... No, in fact, no, because everybody likes Def Jam Fight for New York, because it's a fucking classic. But, like, if I was like, hey Jeff, play Fight Night Round 3, he'd probably be like, bro, fuck you. It was 444 at the beginning of the stream. I was going to say, Julie and I both had triples. 445! Thank you very much for the massive followers, though. I tried to be funny with how I said follow ages then, but then it just wasn't funny anymore, and I actually... Oh, that's not what I expected it to do. Well, I like that. I expected it to just, like, stop time, not fucking give me 1,000 angry clocks. Def Jam was class, and so was Fight Night. Right. I was over at, like 3,000 fights, I think it was, on Fight Night Round 3 undefeated. I was pretty fucking good at it. And that's, like, against the computer and real people. And Def Jam Fight for New York... Absolute worldie of a game. I don't like this. Oh no! Sorry, fucking what? Chicken? You fucking prick! Why did that feel the need to be an absolute bastard and chuck me off the side? Oh, okay. Maybe that was supposed to happen then, and I'll just shut the fuck up. Ooh, Mudman. Oh, okay, I don't die as soon as I touch that. Fair enough. Yeah. The fuck? What was that? I just did some sort of a backflip. How did I do that? What the fuck? I might have to get my PS2 out just to play Def Jam again. I got it on an emulator. I've got it on the PC. But PS2 games, apparently the two of the most difficult PS2 games to fucking emulate, because they're a pain in the arse, are Def Jam Fight for New York and Fight Night Round 3. Why? Why is it doing this to me? Can I please get up there? Gina, thank you for the 4 months of supportage. Much appreciated. I do genuinely, for everybody that supports, like, you've got no idea how much it means. Like, it's madness. There we go. We're up. Oh, look at that big scary geezer. Fuck you! That's kind of more what I expected it to do. So yeah, when you play Def Jam, it's all laggy and horrible, and it makes it really difficult. No. Yeah, it makes it really difficult. Oh, fuck off. And when you play... I know. I mean, 40 subs, I think I'll probably do another giveaway for. Because that's a lot of people, do you know what I mean? But like, I know obviously Facebook takes a cut every month from supporters, but either way, like, it boosts earnings so much. It's incredible. And like the supporter money is going to be, well, the supporter money is getting to a point now where it's like making, do you know, like if I have a low, fuck off, if I have like a low star earning month, supporters bumps it up to it being a not a bad month, if that makes sense. Obviously the last couple of months have been fucking unreal stars wise, and then obviously this month I can't believe that people have sent that many stars when, you know, you all went above and beyond to fucking push that fucking goal that I had up. Like, if I'm honest, and this is nothing against anybody yet, like in the community, I was like, I thought that may have been too high of a goal. Do you know what I mean? Not saying that people, fuck off, wouldn't have cared and not wanted to help or whatever, but I thought it's a crazy high amount of money, and you know, it's I don't know how to put it, like, it's a crazy amount of money, and it's not, you know, a normal amount of money for somebody to be setting a, fuck off. Mike, thank you very much for the like, dude. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, not like a normal amount of money for like what I earn. Oh, fuck off. Earn in a month. You know what I mean? It's fucking far and away what I earn in a month. But people fucking smashed it. Are you kidding? Have I got to go all the way through there again? I'm not going to be able to jump up there, am I? You motherfucker. How annoying's that? Luckily it's not that far, but do you get to keep the full amount from subs, or does Facebook take a percentage? Facebook takes a small cut depending on how people support, which is the annoying thing. Like, Facebook should just be like, okay, these people are supporting this streamer, maybe we should just leave that money alone. But if you if you support through, like, if you did it off a PC, they take less money than if you do it from your phone, basically. So it's a bit shit, but I guess they're providing that service, aren't they? So, but it's not like end of the world amounts. Do you know what I mean? It's like they take like 10% maybe. I'm so happy you were able to meet your goal, and fucking so am I, mate. Honestly, like. The fact that, like I say, the fact that you guys went and fucking helped me smash it is fucking unreal, and you know, it's helped me mentally a lot as well. I thought it was the phone company or something that required it. Possibly, yeah. I mean, like, obviously, like Apple and whatever. Fuck off. Apple and thingy take money when you buy stars, don't they? Whereas they don't take any extra if you buy them on your computer. So it could be. I could be completely wrong. But yeah, so to do it through your phone, I earn, or streamers earn more, I believe. To do it through your computer, sorry, straight off of Facebook. But yeah, like obviously when you buy stars on your phone, it's slightly more expensive because there's like the VAT or whatever it is that the phone company charges, right? I thought you meant for the goal for a second, Jeff. I was like, fuck you on about phone company. Ah, you bastard, I know I was going to hit that. Off. Dude! Plus, it costs like $5.35 for the subscriber if you do it on mobile. Oh. So yeah, like for me to sub to like anybody, it's $3.49 a month. I think it is. And then yeah, like I said, I think Facebook do take a not Facebook. Somebody takes a smidge of that money, but I'm not sure exactly how much. Because obviously I'd have to work it out through... I'd have to work it out through... Oh, I'm all slow. No. Fuck out of here. No! Fuck you. Come down here, you bitch. Come down here and let me smack the fuck out of you. $4.99 on PC because my money isn't worth shit. What do you mean your money's not worth shit? Oh, because it costs less. Well, I've been hearing loads of stuff about the fact that the dollar's supposed to be getting like loads fucking cheaper or something soon, which means for the first time since I started streaming, if I'm right in what if I'm right in what I think I heard, for the first time since I started streaming, the conversion rate will work in my favour if that's the case, right? Shit. Why was that prick easier than the bat? Oh, it wasn't. It's got an extra fucking health bar. Shit. No, thank you. No, thank you. That's why he was easier than the bat. Woo! Fuck off. Our money is worth less. Yeah. But... Oh, wait. Does that mean it's... 10 months at $3.49. That's a bloody fortune. I know, right? £34.90? Whew. Yeah, so that means that the conversion rate for me will be even worse, doesn't it? I've looked at that the wrong way. Oh, I'm confused. Have I like got my brain round this the entire wrong way? Or am I just talking shit and that's not the case at all? $1 is about 81 pence at the minute. Yeah. But my ass is not scabby, David, you cheeky bastard. Yeah, like, I don't know what it was I heard. Something about oil and the dollar being worth less. So if the dollar's... What? Somebody explain it to me because I'm getting confused. Does anybody know what I'm on about to start with? Because I feel like I'm just confusing myself now. Your money is worth more, so if USD goes down more and the price of subs stays the same, you'll make even less. Oh, fuck. So yeah, I'd looked at it the complete opposite way. Shit. So realistically then what I need is for the dollar to be worth more, right? That's what we're saying. Because it's like, it's mad. Like, if I earn, say, $400 in a month, it's like, that looks sick. It's like, whoo, $400. But then, what the fuck? But then you look at it when it comes into my bank account. Hang on, when I can use my keyboard when there's not wires all over it. what comes into my bank account is £324.24. So it's like, ooh, 400. Yeah. So realistically, even if it was the same, that'd be nice. Do you know what I mean? £324 and 2. Google says 24, sir. Although Google maybe just lied to me. I don't know. But yeah, so 81 pence to the dollar. Which is what Chris just said, yeah. It all confuses me. I'm no good with numbers. Yeah. Well then, can you have a word with them, Jeff? And just be like, yeah, print less. Because surely if your money's harder to get hold of, it should be worth more, right? That's how it works with pop figures. Ow. Fucking done it again. Oh no! Fuck off, you 3. 2. Oh, then that's a bad thing. I don't want the dollar to go down in price because that's not good. I don't understand why they can't just fucking... If you're a streamer in the middle of fucking England, why you can't just, you know, be paid in pounds? And if you're a streamer in the middle of America, you can't just be paid in dollars. And if you're a streamer in the middle of Spain, you can't just be paid in euros. It's like even with fucking Streamloots, like there was a bunch of English streamers that were like, can you please add pound sterling as a fucking payment option? Because I am sick to death of it looking like, I know I'm not losing money, but it looks like I'm losing money, and it's fucking infuriating. If it reads fucking 2,000 euros and then I get £1,400, then it's a pain in the fucking arse. And I feel like they should just stop it. Just give us what we fucking earn in our currency. That would be lovely. Fuck off. With your star goal, if it's worked out in dollars so far, you've accumulated £151.44. Yeah. That's it. That's the way. And that's what I mean. Like, so I put up a star goal of like $250, and oh, okay, and like people might look at that and think, fucking $250. Who the fuck does this guy think he is? The fucking Queen? But then obviously with conversion, like I don't really make anywhere near that a lot of the time. Oh, nearly killed myself there. And this is why I feel like, fuck off. This is why I feel like we should just be able to get paid in, you know, the fucking currency that our country holds. It can't be that hard for them to switch it over. You know what I mean? Like you can do it on Streamlabs for a donation. So why can't they do it for Facebook? They're a pretty big company. You know what I mean? I'm sure one of the little nerds that works at Facebook could go, I wonder if this guy would like to be paid in pounds instead of dollary dues. Although everybody knows that dollary dues are actually Australian dollars, but still, you know what I mean. You get me, right? Okay, so we're going to try not to get it too much on this first section because that second one looked like it was going to be a bollock. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Do you remember when I said I was going to try not to get it? Take a piss, mate. Fuck off. 250 is roughly 200 and 251, and that's before Facebook take their cut. Facebook don't take a cut. That's the thing that like people always sort of think, oh, Facebook don't actually take a cut of what I earn, because Facebook's cut comes from the stars purchased, if that makes sense. So the only thing I lose on is my subs. Any stars earned is exactly what I get paid, if that makes sense. Obviously, like I say, if I hit that 25,000 stars, which, let's be fair, I said to Emily, like, if I didn't get paid this month as far as stars go, I wouldn't even be upset. You know what I mean? Because the amount of money that people already gave me this month is fucking mad anyway. So that wouldn't be a thing that that upset me. But so if I hit the 25,000, I get paid 25,000 stars worth of monies. It's only, like I say, from my subs that I lose. So it's realistically not a bad thing. And like I say, Facebook take the money from the people buying the stars, which is kind of shit in one sense, because, you know, sometimes you're paying more than what you get in, if that makes sense. But the streamer doesn't lose out on it, which is why people are like, you should go to Twitch. And I'm like, bro, if I wanted to lose 50% of my earnings, I'd leave Emily and pay child support. Obviously, I'm not planning on leaving Emily, just throw that out there. But yeah, like, Twitch taking 50% of what you earn is crazy. Like, that's despicable in my opinion. Like, they put adverts on stuff, they're making their money, they don't need to make it through the people that are fucking streaming on the platform. But obviously that's a different conversation. Thieving bastards at Facebook like Mark Zuckerberg needs the cut. Yeah, I know, right? But that's the thing, like, I don't like the fact that people have to pay secondary, and I definitely don't like the fact that if you earn X amount of money, like, you think about it, right? If you're earning on Twitch and you have to earn $50 to get paid in a month, and then you earn that $50, Twitch are taking fucking $25 of that. And it's like, bro, why the fuck do you need to take that much money off of somebody who is streaming? It's about time you got married to Emily. It's fucking expensive, mate. I'm gonna have to bump that star goal up a big amount if you want. Alright, what's up, Chris? You wanting an invite to a wedding, yeah? But no, like, fucking the average British wedding now is like £40,000. It's crazy. And as much as I would like to marry Emily, I don't got that kind of dollar. Or pound sterling, whichever. Nope. Want that. Fucking bat. Put a deposit down on a fucking nice ass for that, mate. But it's like, it's not even like we don't want to get married. It's just that it's fucking so goddamn expensive for literally a day, and to be able to write your name on a piece of paper. You know what I mean? Like, we're already classed as common law anyway, because we've lived together for so long, we've been together for so long. So realistically, a wedding is just a fancy way of getting presents off folk when it's not your birthday. In my opinion. Depends on where in England you live though. Well, yeah. But like, you know, in London, everything costs way too fucking much anyway, doesn't it? So... I mean, you know, what we paid for my house in London, oh, fuck off, would get you a dingy one-bed flat. So hello, dog. Is she asleep? I shall take that as a yes. Prices in London take the right piss. Yeah, they do. They're fucking... It's crazy. Emily's sister lives around London, and the prices that, you know, she's looked at for houses are fucking madness. Like I say, like for what Emily's sister paid for her house in London would get you a fucking ridiculous, like fucking house round here with swimming pools and fucking all sorts. My bed, 3-bed is worth 800,000. Yeah, mad. My house is nowhere near that. And my house is a 3-bed. You know, it's got a roof and 4 walls, and realistically, that's all you need, isn't it? And if somebody said around here, yeah, the house is worth £800,000, you're gonna want a fucking... You would literally want 7 bedrooms, fucking a swimming pool, a 42-car garage. It's mad. Oh shit, I've just realised I've gone over. Oh, I do love the fact that they can fucking hit me before I'm fucking got my feet back on the fucking floor again. It's like people always say, oh, you should go to London because they're better paid jobs. It's like, yeah, because it has to be fucking better paid because... They, you know, they're taking the piss out of with fucking everything. What's petrol where you live? Like, what's the price of petrol at the minute? Because I feel like you'll be paying a lot more than we do, petroleum wise. Oh, fuck off. I'm gonna save it. So you're paying 14 pence a litre more than we do around here. So, which is, you know what I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot, but that's a lot of fucking money when you put in, like, you know, depending on what car you've got, obviously. Like, if you were driving around in a fucking Range Rover, you're going to be spending a fortune on petrol. Some 7-bed houses in London are going for 5.5 million. Exactly. You find an house around here for 5.5 million, it's been built. You know what I mean? And for that, they've bought the fucking the massive plot of land that it's on. They've bought all of the stuff that it takes to build a house. They've paid an entire company to contract this house and build it. They've probably fucking furnished it with solid gold fucking penis plinths up the fucking wall and all sorts. Do you know what I mean? Like, Emily's an estate agent, and she's an estate agent in quite a nice place, and there's nothing like around there for pushing £1 million. But the houses, fucking hell, 5-6 bedrooms, fucking massive gardens. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy how much more expensive that London is than the rest of the fucking country. And then you get to Scotland where you can buy a house for like $5.50. $5.50 and a packet of quavers if you want a back garden. I need to move out of London. Definitely. You sell your £800,000 house, mate. You move up here, you're going to be fucking... People will look at you like you're like the king. People will be thinking, fucking hell, look at this. Or they'll take the piss out of you because you talk funny. But... you know what I mean? It's crazy, the difference like between... And you think about it as well, it's a 2.5 hour drive away. And that's all it is. For me, London is a 2.5 hour drive. And you fucking... The prices of everything is crazy. We went to London for a weekend and spent like 200 quid and we did fuck all. It was mad. Like one of the things, like I was like, oh, should we go in here for food? Emily's like, yeah, I can do. And then we sat down and then we ate. And then my bank account had a cry when and they told me how much I was paying for food. Yes? Yes? Can I help you? Who are you growling at? I hope it's not me, because I'd hate to have to come over there and kick your head in. I'll thrash you. You'll be fought. And you'll lose. Pussy! Right. Half on you are probably already over there, but let's go and raid Jason. Let's go and watch him beat up these undead scallywags. Fuck it. I'll put the link in just in case. Wait, what was that? No, fuck off. Oh, there was a thing and it's fucking disappeared now. Never mind. Right, let's get Jason's link. Chris and Julia are already there. So, there's the link. Let's go raid Jay. And I can get it to work. There we go. Let's go raid Jay. Hashtag Order McGroin raid. You know the drill. Please do come on over. I'll be back on Sunday. And I will catch you all in a bit. Love you. Bye.
I'm a family-friendly streamer with a family-friendly name. Now that you're all here, it's time to play a game. We'll gather rings for Sonic, give Mario a call.